Hello, Cousin Johnny here. We'd like to thank our sponsors for the Buzzin' with Cousins show. We thank you. Thank you, that garlic stuff. If you like garlic, you're going to love it. Put it on just about anything. That garlic stuff. Tuesday, Alvarado Farmers Market, or go to thatgarlicstuff.com. Thank you. Thank you, I Heart You Candles. Beautiful hand poured candles. These make special gifts. They're fantastic. Call Sherry at 574-9446 or go down and say hello right there on that walkway right in front of Fisherman's Wharf. Thank you, Sherry. I Heart You Candles. Thank you. Fremont Street. Grab and go healthy meals. They're delish. On your way from home from work, go grab some, heat them up, and fantastic. Thank you, Suds Cyber Laundry, 709 Lighthouse, Pacific Grove. Great modern machines, big screen TV, coffee, and a great friendly staff. Thank you, Suds. Thank you, the Whiskey Club, 425 Alvarado Street. Over 600 whiskeys to choose from. Go on in, relax, enjoy a nice whiskey. They also have a bottle shop. It's great. Great place to relax and enjoy. Tell them a cousin sent you. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, storyteller, author, and all-around good guy, Tony Albano. Tony has written 3 books, the latest being Cherish, about a New York teenager and a nun find love. Thank you, Tony. And if you want to order the book or find out more about Tony, go to Tony, Tony, Albano, Albano, storyteller.com. Check it out. Thank you. Thank you, sponsors, for the Buzzin' with Cousins show. We thank you. Hello, how's everybody doing out there? Cousin Johnny here on Wharf 2 at Robbie's Ocean Fresh Seafood. And I'm going to come in and see what we got. Robbie!
Cousin Johnny!
How you doing today, Robbie?
What's up, cuz? How you doing?
I got some news.
How you doing, Rick?
You messaged me saying that you want to go down to Monterey's Cookhouse.
Yeah, we're going to go down to Monterey Fish House over on Del Monte Avenue. Go see David DiGirolamo, chef owner of Monterey Fish House. We're going to do some local halibut and some nice barbecue oysters.
Okay,
let's go take a look at some halibut. We just came in this morning.
Oh, beautiful.
Come on in. Let me see what I got here. Trying to look at my hook. Let's see what we got. Let's see. We got some fish. I think these are a blackcod, though. Let me just double check. Oh, there's the halibut. Oh. Fish on. Fish on.
Beautiful.
Again, we've done this before, but this is the Monterey Bay.
Monterey Bay halibut.
Halibut. Not a very big one, but this thing's probably maybe 12 hours old.
Wow, that's nice.
Again, caught by our local fisherman, Joseph Lucido. You know Joey.
Joseph Lucido, yeah.
Okay, and we're going to take this down to a Monterey Fish House, cut it up, cook it up, and have a nice manjada. See you there.
I can't wait. Let's go. Hello, how's everybody doing out there? Cousin Johnny here. You're in for a treat tonight. You're at Monterey's Fish House. Popular spot in Monterey for years. I'm with owner chef David DiGirolamo. Wilfredo, the chef here. Robbie from Ocean Fresh Seafood on Wharf 2, right at the end of Fisherman's Wharf. There to your right. Wholesale prices to the public. And here we are. We got a beautiful Monterey salmon halibut.
Close.
Got a beautiful halibut here. So what are we going to do with it?
Now, what I want to show you guys first, we always say looking for freshness, looking for sustainability on the seafood. I'm a big believer in sustainability. I'm sure David is too. David's one of our local fishermen here in Monterey also that catches the Monterey halibut. For all you people that go to the store, buy a halibut, buy a piece of salmon, buy a piece of swordfish, really have to know what you're looking for. Okay, people can say it's sustainably caught, but I'm going to show you how to look. This right here, if you get a little closer, Rick, you can see inside the gills. See how
beautiful,
bright red and slimy these things are. Like I said before, this fish is almost maybe 20 hours old. Okay, that's what you want to see when you go to a store if the fish are whole. Okay, and it's a smaller version, smaller halibut, not a version, smaller halibut rather than the bigger ones that we usually catch. Nice. Again, Chef David here is a big avid fisherman who catches these fish himself. How deep are these things usually caught when you catch them?
Deep. They're right on the beach.
Right on the beach?
Right on the beach.
Okay. So all you sport fishermen, rather than having to go out on a sport boat.
Don't send the sport
fishermen. Okay, sorry. All you avid fishermen could go out off the beach here in Monterey and try your luck at getting a local halibut. And doing your own recipe.
I want to ask David, how many years you been here?
This is my
30th year, and you're local Monterey. Born and raised.
I grew up here in the restaurant business. My parents owned and operated for 49 years.
Down on the Fisherman's Wharf.
And what restaurant was that?
Angelo's.
And David, I washed dishes there back in the day myself.
Wow.
Me and Gary Newsom. Remember Gary?
Before he was a in-demand diver.
Yeah,
that's right.
Anyway,
you guys were just kids.
Thank you for inviting us over here.
My pleasure. Like you said, the halibut is a good local fish.
Alfredo, thank you.
And Alfredo, Chef Will here is going to do the cutting for us on the fish, and we're going to go do it on a oak grill barbecue.
Wow.
Like David said, that's how all the meals are pretty much prepared here. Other than a lot of other restaurants where it's just done on a grill top.
Wow,
these are all done on oak grill queue outside in the kitchen here. So Will's going to cut them up, and then we'll take them inside and cook them up.
Okay, let's do it.
Chef, have at it.
Man.
And you could do halibut different ways. What Chef's doing now, this is called quartering, rather than cut like I usually do. I cut the whole fillet, this is a lot easier to cut because you're only going to cut the fish a quarter at a time. And the fillets come out because by the time you split the fish down the middle and flip it over and make your portions, it's a little time consuming. But again, and you're going to take this, the skin's going to come off once you fillets it. It's a lot better because the skin is so thick. This will not crisp up like other seafoods, other fish.
Well, beautiful job.
So when he takes the skin off, and that's what it's going to be put into the pan. And again, too, the local halibut as opposed to an Alaskan halibut, there is not a lot of fat content in our local halibut. So when you put them on the heat, like Chef David mentioned a minute ago, I mean, whether you're doing it at home or the chefs are doing it here in the restaurant, you got to be fast. You can't turn your eyes if you're cooking local halibut.
You don't want to get dry.
Oh my God! If you're cooking this at home, which is great to get, if you're going to go down to your local fish market like Ocean Fresh Seafood and buy some, you're going to cook it fast. Local halibut, you don't live on the heat too long, or else it'll dry out in a split second and it'll be like sawdust. Okay, so if you do like the local fish, that's beautiful fillets right there. My gosh,
wow, that is really
that's great. Nice local fish, nice fresh fish. And another thing here, if I can show you right here, Rick, there's little bumps right here in the back. I don't know if people can see this little ridges right here.
Yeah.
A lot of sushi bars use these as sushi for sushi. I'm not sure the name. Sorry, that sounds so.
You were telling me that the other day.
They when it's all skin, these little fat pieces here, they use as sushi bars, and then with the soy sauce and ginger and all that, wasabi, delicious. But again, you got to be quick when you're cooking it at home. If you put it on the heat, don't blink an eye. Don't even take a sip of wine, or else it'll be dry. Just take your time and enjoy.
The dark side always looks a little better too.
All right. So as soon as Chef Will here gets the fish done, we're going to skin it and then take it into the kitchen and put them on the grill. Keep going. Okay.
You need a sharp knife for this.
That's another thing too. Yes. Great job, Chef.
Beautiful job.
You need a part-time job cutting for me.
Yeah.
Like a butter knife. I mean, it didn't waste any meat at all.
You can't even get it to a cat.
Yeah.
And what they use a lot of restaurants use these white bones for. A lot of chefs like the white bones for a stock.
Okay, yeah.
They don't use red bones like a salmon bone or any other color than white. Not even petrale. The halibut bones got the most flavor in them, and that's what they use for stock. Or sea bass, pardon me. Okay, Chef David said sea bass. I think what I heard, Petrali sole and Dover sole have a lot of iodine flavor in it. But this is coming out terrific here. Great job, Chef. Very nice.
Beautiful.
Very, very nice.
Cut a couple portions and go ahead and cook them.
Yeah.
And then let these guys eat them after too.
That's why we do this.
That's one of the perks.
That's one of the perks,
that's
exactly.
One of the perks. Man, that looks.
We sure will support it.
That's what you call fresh.
I tell you what, I mean, my God. Huh?
Yeah.
You want to throw a couple of barbecues on? Or
Do what you got to do.
the barbecue take less time than this?
He's got the barbecue going.
Oh, okay.
He has to cook
Okay.
So
what they did on these fish here, it's almost like cut it on a bias.
French cut.
French cut, pardon me, okay. And if you cut them on a bias, you're going to take it, your knife lay a little bit flatter. You just make a little slice like that, and it comes out real flat.
Wow.
But you don't want to do that with our local halibut because otherwise it'll be dry. But that's a nice.
That's a really nice.
That's a nice piece of fish right there.
Now,
Great job.
I noticed the Alaskan halibut's a little different color. The meat's more whiter, isn't it?
It's a lot more pearlier in color. And again, the local halibut are as opposed to the Alaskan halibut. The Alaskan halibut are caught in a lot colder waters, which makes the fish taste a lot better.
Let me tell you something. This is a real treat being at one of the premier Monterey Fish House.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
You know what else you got? You got the best goddamn oysters around. Got oysters
No, that's what I want to show too, Rick.
Nobody's got them that good. But
Nobody in Monterey sells these oysters. I know because I'm the one who sells them to Chef David. This restaurant goes through approximately between 2,000 and 2,600 oysters in 1 month.
We're closing down on 3 million.
See that? 3 million oysters.
Now, what type of oyster is this?
This oyster here, this is called a Hama oyster from Hama, Washington.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm impressed, and I'm actually kind of flattered that it looks as good. But as of right now, the salmon or the oysters in Washington, the water's getting so hot that the company stops harvesting until September. So now the ones I got here, we have to kind of fish around, no pun intended, for a different species of the oyster. Maybe not as big as these ones here. Yeah. Some of these are anywhere from 8, even up to 10 inches long. But the ones we're going to get in coming in tomorrow for the fish house are going to be about maybe 6 to 7 inch. Still, they're going to be outstanding oysters.
Is this one of the best oysters to use for barbecue?
You can actually barbecue any oyster itself. This one here is nice because you can barbecue them a little bit longer. They won't shrink up so much. The longer you put them on the grill, the more it's going to shrink up. So you can see this oyster here. It's about 6 inches right here. By the time you barbecue, if you let it sit too long, it's going to shrink to nothing. You want the oyster to be a little bit spongy when you're cooking it. So if you come down Ocean Fresh Seafood and pick up barbecue oysters or any size oysters, you say you want to put them on the barbecue, you don't have to worry about shucking them. Just take them home, put them on the barbecue, just like we had here at the Monterey Fish House. Yeah. Close the lid, and I guarantee you within 1 minute, the oyster pops up, pull the shell off. And what I do at home, I do butter, garlic, white wine, and a little bit of parsley, melt it down with some butter, and then get a little basting brush and put it on top of the oyster as it's sitting on top of the grill. It's going to take you maybe 2 minutes. And then you can feel the back of your hand, like I always check for meat. You want to make it touch the oyster so it's nice and spongy, and take it off, and you're done. Guaranteed. Awesome. Guaranteed. But again, the only people that carry this oyster is Ocean Fresh Seafood Company. Guaranteed.
Now he's going to sell all my oysters.
There we go. And the secrets.
I've never seen an oyster like that. It's the first time.
Yeah.
Usually just blue point.
You want to do the fish? Go ahead and put it on, and then we can always time everything else together, okay? Maybe one finished shot where you show my shit, and I'll like that, okay?
There you go.
Got it.
Okay.
Oh, delicious. We got to film Matt out there, too.
Beautiful.
I'm going to get it in a minute. I'll sit down. Thank you.
Garlic. butter, salt,
Beautiful.
pepper. Looks good, Chef.
So simple.
Would you say this is one of a handful of restaurants that uses an oven?
There's not even a handful anymore.
No more.
Almost a thing of the past.
I think a lot of restaurants now are doing a lot of pizza ovens.
I want you viewers out there to see that this is an oak wood broiler.
Oak wood
right
burning
there.
grill. Yeah, that's it, man. Straight oak wood right there. Just like you're going to do at your own home. High heat, so the fish does not stick to the grill. You see how Chef Will flipped over the first time and did not stick.
Chef, how much
Very nice.
time on each side? 3 minutes? 3 minutes.
That's beautiful.
Now you take this and finish it off in the oven?
Yeah, that way it steeps. It's not even a really hot oven. It's just a 300-degree oven.
300, okay.
I think what they usually do is when they put the halibut on the grill, it's just basically marking it. So the customer sees that it's got the grill. Because the oak grill gets that smoky flavor coming up out of it.
Yeah.
The oysters are going to be the same thing. Oh my
so
God!
Oysters we're gonna go with. Looks like
This is called
garlic.
This is called mudiga.
yeah.
The mudiga.
Also, we got butter and garlic on these beautiful oysters.
Oh wow!
Man, they look good. They look good.
Make good shrimp meat too. Got a shrimp meat. It's really good.
It's not mine.
Am I getting it from you?
Oh. Give it a small one. I have the big ones.
It's really good though. Taste the flavor.
No, it's very good. I think you were using the big guys before and you went down.
Yeah, I guess so. It's availability too, you know.
That's good, very good.
But normally I like them bigger, but they taste really good, you know. On the oyster plate? Just put them out. These guys are going to eat them as fast as they're done.
Wow. What Chef Will is doing for us now, he's making us a dish that is served at Monterey Fish House.
Okay.
Dave, you want to tell us what dish he's going to make?
Well, he's doing very simply. We're doing the barbecue halibut. We garnish it with a fresh pesto. We serve it with fresh pasta and a nice medley of vegetable.
Oh, wow.
Very simple, just like you do at home.
Is that the cream vodka sauce, whatever you do?
Yeah.
I tell you, folks, if this was Smell-O-Vision, you guys would be full. This is amazing. I'm coming back for dinner tonight anyway.
We're in for a treat today.
Right? He makes it look so easy, Chef Will. And just as you're doing it at home, could be the same thing. It's not hard. This whole meal is going to take maybe 15 minutes. That's it. Done.
Simple.
Very easy.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah. And as the menu shows here at the Fish House, compared to other menus throughout Monterey and Carmel, this is a very unique and personal menu. Nothing crazy, just good home cooking. Some things that other restaurants don't have, of course, is the barbecue oysters.
I think we're the only one, Rob,
That does it. I mean,
We're
they're the only ones that I sell to, the barbecue
the
oysters.
only ones that do oysters that don't come out of a jar or out of a can. They come out of a shell.
Right.
Come on, Michelle.
With this kind of flavor. I mean, there's other oyster bars, there's other oysters that are out there for the half shell, but nothing like this, like the barbecue. So if you guys want a treat, come to the Monterey Fish House. I recommend making a reservation because the minute these doors open at 5 o'clock until 9 o'clock, good luck.
There's a line out there, yeah.
I'm coming in today at 4:30, quarter to 5.
For 30 plus years,
Just to get a table.
Monterey Fish
And I know the owner,
has been here,
right?
serving people for over 30 years.
It's amazing.
We got a beautiful medley of vegetables there.
Well, your peppers are good.
I know, I like them too.
Wow. And everything Chef Will is using for the recipe is pretty much everything you guys would have at your house inside your pantry or your cabinet.
What's that last ingredient? Soy sauce.
Soy sauce. pretty good staple for everybody's home. Again, you don't have to spend 2 or 3 hours prepping the meal. You go to the store, come to Ocean Fresh Seafood, you buy your fish, oysters if you want them. Everybody has pasta, I'm sure, inside their house. You know what I mean? It's just a 15-minute meal, you're done. You want to show your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife?
He's going to say, I'm
That's
sorry,
it.
I'm short. I sold him
Oh, yeah.
But again, it's a pleasure to be here with David DiGirolamo and
Yeah, it's really a pleasure to be
yeah,
here.
and cousin Johnny. So
And,
we're
let's thank Rick Richards from Allen Friends, that great organization here behind the camera. Thank you, Rick Richards.
yeah.
He's got that fire really going. You can barbecue those oysters.
Oh yeah. But I would tell him before when I get here, I says like when I order them, I said don't stop right there, take them off. Because when I got them,
Like a little rare, yeah.
yeah,
I do too. The butter comes warm and off.
you get a little bit of spongy.
It's already going to get that smoky flavor in the butter, you know.
Hot damn, I'm ready. Woo!
I grab you guys one.
I could take down a dozen of those things, man, Johnny. I tell you what, cause
Oh, I know that.
amazing, amazing. As you see, you can see that. Have you seen this, Rick? As far as what they put on it, nothing special. Melted butter, garlic.
Butter and garlic.
What I always put in mine, you put white wine or no wine? Okay, but in mine, what I do in my house, I put white wine inside. That's all. My flavor, my way. Everybody does it different. But look how fast it is to do this. We've only been doing this for about maybe 10 minutes, and the meal's already complete. Outstanding. I was going to take it out to the bar.
Okay.
That good?
Yeah, no problem. Do
So
whatever
we're
you,
putting that space on there,
do
too.
what you want. I'm having fun watching you guys have fun.
That's all it is. Chef Will, you done this before, huh?
Yes, sir.
You did this before?
So it doesn't, how long do you cook the barbecue the oysters? Oh, it's about
Maybe
10.
3 minutes? Huh, Will? 3, 4 minutes, that's it?
Or-
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Because
Wow,
just like the halibut, you don't want to cook the oysters too long because what's going to happen, this stayed out night. You see this oyster here.
Yeah.
You put them on any longer, it's going to go like this.
Okay, yeah.
It's going to shrink
Wow.
to nothing.
That's
You're losing the flavor of the
really,
oyster.
That's really beautiful.
All right. When this is all done, we're going to take it out to the bar and go see Matt, the manager, out there hard working opening oysters. Good looking guy, you. Even though he's a Dallas fan, you can't help that. What do you put on now? This is butter?
Just butter.
See that what he put on here now, Rick? Just straight butter, nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Simple. Very simple.
Your basic ingredient is going to be salt, pepper, garlic, butter.
That's it. I mean, like I said before, everything you have at home
Yeah.
is everything that they have here. Nothing out of the ordinary.
And you got a bottle of white wine over there, a little
Oh,
bit of
forget
that.
about it. You want dessert?
You know,
Upstairs.
That's right. You want dessert? Take it to the bedroom.
Take your plate, and they'll take it. Wilfredo, thank you very much.
Well, thank you, sir.
Alfredo, thank you so much.
We're gonna take it out to the bar.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to the bar.
Well, we'll go see Matt, the manager, at the bar, and we're gonna take these puppies down.
Let's do it.
All right.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Hello there.
Hi. How are you?
Here we have Chef
Hi.
Matt.
Hello. How are you?
Last time again, Matt?
Horseboro.
The Horseboro. Matt, he is the manager. Has been here
Matt,
for
the
about,
manager.
he's been here 25 years. Opening date, almost 30 years now. If you can see what he's doing, Rick, he's opening the oysters right now.
Some oysters now. Wow. This is a treat, Robbie.
Yeah, huh? These things get so big, he's got to use a mallet just to get into the oyster. Nobody Nobody does it like this. You got a picture of that thing here going up there, Rick? Open that thing up.
I'm impressed with that the oak broiler.
I tell you, it's like having it at home. I mean, you got a nice barbecue grill at home, a lot of the Traegers or whatever, high-end barbecue, even the old school with the briquettes. As long as it's nice and hot, you throw the oak grill oak wood on that thing. Beautiful. And these must come from Ocean Fresh Seafood, yes? The best. Oh, look at that guy. That's a nice one.
So, Robbie, they overnight these oysters too.
These I get them. I gotta order them. Actually, I order them every day prior to when I get them. If I want them Wednesday, I order them Monday to come in on Wednesday because they're coming out of Omaha, Washington, which is about a day and a half trip down here for the semis.
So a local could come down to Ocean Fresh Seafood and get these oysters.
Come on down, yeah, no problem. And we have right now. We have about 5 or 6 different types of oysters. We have Kumamoto's, Fanny Bay, Blue Points, Chesapeake oyster. We even have an oyster called Fat Bastard. You come down, I'm going to show you the Fat Bastard oyster. Okay. Amazing. If people had a Kumamoto oyster before, these ones are about maybe 2.5, 3 inches, very, very deep cup, and like these ones here, like a piece of meat, John. Beautiful. Delicious. All the other oysters, like the Blue Point, the Chesapeake. Oh yeah, Matt's going to fix it up here in a minute as soon as he's done. And the Chesapeake and the Blue Point, usually people use those for, you heard of Oyster Rockefeller. Yeah. That's what they use those for. They're okay. I mean, I'm not a big fan of on the half shell Oyster Rockefeller. Delicious. The other ones that are served raw, like I said before, yes. Ooh, here we go. Look at a picture of this, Rick.
Halibut here for you, my friend.
Look at that.
Wow.
Local halibut with the vodka sauce.
I mean, look what we're seeing right now. We've got beautiful
rosé sauce,
beautiful halibut. We got a medley of some beautiful
Salinas Valley vegetables,
and we got some fresh pasta. What a meal here!
And Chef Matt's going to give us a little serving of. It's going to be with horseradish.
Monterey Fish House.
Pardon me? Oh yeah,
at Monterey Fish House.
That's it. You come here. He's got the horseradish, the cocktail sauce. I like a little bit spicy myself when I do the cocktail sauce.
I do. I like it.
Let me mix them up here a little bit.
Great.
This is all that comes in it, just like that. Cocktail sauce and horseradish. I'm just going to put it right here across. Let's take this one right here. See what happens.
Okay, let's give it a shot here.
Oh my God. That's it right there. Perfect.
Oh, out of this world. Out of this world. Here we go.
And not just telling you this, it's like this every time. I've been in here hundreds of times, and actually, no, only one time I got that oyster. Only one time. But every time you come in, this is what you're going to have. How's that? Huh? Is that not good?
Oh,
speechless.
Man. Great.
Again, the local halibut, the pasta, Salinas Valley vegetables, nice bottle of wine, I'm sure, from Carmel Valley, Dow or Justin or something like that from the Paso Robles area. You know, you get to come in and see Matt, the manager. Chef owner David DiGirolamo, thank you very much for your hospitality of the kitchen. And
it's time now. We're going to grab a little bite to eat here. So we'd like to thank Rick Richards for doing the behind the camera. Matt, thank you for inviting us over here. Owner, Chef David DiGirolamo, thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
And Robbie at Ocean Fresh Seafood and Wharf 2.
Come on down. You guys want this kind of oyster, any seafood at all.
And a special thanks for the chef, Will. Thank you so much. So, once again, Monterey Fish House right here on Del Monte Avenue. Over 30 years of feeding the public here. And what a great place. And look at this beautiful meal. And we're going to grab something to eat now. So Cousin Johnny and everybody here.
The food's been like this since day one to this day. 30 years has not changed.
Thank you, everybody. Enjoy.
You got to see it.